XQC is probably the single biggest person who is driving the Collargate drama on Twitch, right?
Well, fuck you, Ludwig. Fuck you. You act like I don't exist. I hate this guy. I fucking hate him, bro. I hate this bitch. What do you mean? To be fair, right? I mean, to be fair, like, I'm mainly joking around about it. Like, I don't even know whether this shit happened or not. Like, I mean, to be fair, I mean, I joking around, but, like, actually, honestly, I've just really been watching this shit happen. Say my name.
You know what XQC says to me at TwitchCon?
What does he say?
He goes, I don't give a fuck if he abuses the dog. I don't give a fuck if he's a shot caller. He calls himself, when he's investigating what's happening, the debunker. He has an alter ego called the debunker. I think he finds genuine joy in flaming the drama. He's a chaotic, evil human.
Just relax, man. Just relax. Like, chill out. It's not that big of a deal. Like, damn. Damn, man. Like, wow.
And seeing whatever smolders remain after he's done with his mess. Yeah, there's no genuine care behind. It's not. X not sitting there seeing a fucking injured bird on a walk going, oh, motherfucker, I gotta handle.
You gonna stomp it out? Tell him.
It's not like a, you know.
Say he gonna stomp it out. You imagine actually see, oh, bro, like, I'm gonna naturally select your ass right now. Just stomp that bird out. Crash out, yes.
Saying it is the deep. He has the same alter ego that Dream does when Dream investigates himself. He literally calls himself the debunker.
The debunker.
So, like, this is the reality.
I don't know why this is so hard for some people to understand, is that you got people like XQC, for example, that one of the things that they don't like is the fact that you have people that are lying about something in plain sight. Like, I kind of have the same outlook on it, right? I think if somebody wants to shock their dog, like, I don't necessarily think that that is a very like, that's a nice thing to do to a dog. Like, I don't think that, like, it's nice for you to shock your dog. But at the same time, it's also, like, not really the end of the world to me either, right? I mean, like, obviously, I'm not going to fucking cry a river over this. I mean, these things are illegal. It's abuse. Well, I mean, like, even if you say it's abuse, like, okay, that's fine. Maybe he shouldn't have done it. But, like, I'm not emotionally outraged in the same way that I would be with, like, that sexual assault stuff, like, earlier, right? Like, I mean, I would not be on that level of it. So, yeah. And anyway, it's just still weird, right? But it's the lying about it, the gaslighting, and then the weird conglomeration of, like orbiters that come together in order to rationalize it happening. I think that's really where the problem is. That's where people get fucking agitated, right? That's where it's happening. And so, yeah, that's it.
There's not a lot of genuineness there. But there are people who do genuinely care, who are his viewers or whatever involved in it.
Yeah. Yeah, and so he trying to say, where is this again?
Finds genuine joy in flaming the drama. He's a chaotic, evil human.
I feel like I deserve this. If anybody deserves this label, it's me. Like, I'm the one that... I am the progenitor of all of this. Really, like, I don't understand why... And I think maybe people don't want to say it about me because they know I make a YouTube video about them or whatever. But, like, if usually a lot of bad things people say about me, I disagree with them. I'm like, yeah, yeah, you know how it is. And that's it, chaotic neutral. But, so humble. Well, no, I would rather people see it that way, right? But, you know, that's just how it is. XUC's girlfriend even talking about this here, too.
I mean, yeah, it's good to know then, to be aware of that kind of person. But that was not the context in which Felix was talking about not caring. He was talking about, and this is just from me listening in, not caring about ruining, like...
Let me turn it up real quick. Let me turn it up. Sorry about this. I'm gonna just make sure it's turned up. because it is a little bit quiet.
I mean, yeah, it's good to know then, to be aware of that kind of.
She's a girl, so she's not
That was not
loud.
the context in which Felix was talking about not caring. He was talking about.
Unless you're Nina, but we don't have to worry about that anymore.
Not caring about ruining like his life, you know.
Yeah.
It wasn't like he cared. He doesn't care.
It's his caretaker?
Not
Wait, it's not his
caring about
girlfriend,
the
it's his
animal.
caretaker.
That's the only thing that's invested him to begin
Yeah.
with. Is that he didn't care about like hyper just hating on Hassan.
No, it's just like that's always been like that's always been the drama and the shit. Like people always make this shit up and make into it. And yeah, his caretaker streams. No, it's just spit out. No, I mean it's hard. I mean, like, because the thing is that you got to understand that a lot of people, and this is what they do, right? This is what they do. Listen to this.
Being the last stream we were talking about content online, and I was talking about streamers, I said like, yeah, there are some streamers that just like they give me the wrong vibe, or like there are some streamers I just like, I don't know, man, or like I have my opinions on it, but like people aren't ready for it. I will say Ludwig's definitely one of them. Where Ludwig kind of always gave me like sociopath vibes. Like
you see, this is what they do, bro. This is what they do. The moment that like you step off of the way that they think, they will go and, call you a sociopath, lie about you, say, oh, I always had negative vibes about you. And I hope that more people like Ludwig and more normal, rational people see that this community of these, like, hyper-radical, super politicized, like, psycho, socialist, leftist freaks, you don't want to be anywhere around them. You don't want to have anything to do with them. It's a terrible community, and the moment that you do anything wrong, they will instantly try to crucify you. That's the truth. And that's what happens every single time.
Just in it for himself, and he doesn't give a shit about anyone else. And he's always given me that vibe.
Yeah, well, listen, like...
sociopath vibes. Like, he's just in it for himself, and he doesn't give a shit about anyone else. And he's always given me that vibe.
This is what they do. As soon as that happens, they just spread lies about you, destroy your reputation, try to turn, call you a Nazi, shit like this, everything, right? Everything that they possibly can. This is the most toxic community on the internet. They are the nastiest, most toxic, hostile, aggressive, like lying, fucking disgusting, vicious group of people on the internet. It is awful, man. And I think honestly, like really the way that you should look at this, if you're a creator, never, ever, even if you agree with these people, never have anything to do with them, man. Because like you will do something that will make them mad eventually, and they will try to ruin your life over it. And this is, oh god, is he really still trying to play both sides on this? Don't tell me you're trying to play both. No, stop it. What are you doing?
Show the picture. That's on Hassan. He should show it. First off, I think he's handled this horribly. He took like a day to show the caller. When he showed the caller,
oh my god, he really... Is he addicted? Is he addicted to this?
he took like a day to show the caller. When he showed the caller, he was showing it like it was a condom, and his mom was in the fucking room. He was like covering it. It was very weird. Like this is not my. I don't give a shit. This ain't on me. It's on him.
If you don't give a shit, and you complain about XQC not giving a shit, and you call him chaotic evil for pushing it, then why did you go live and talk about it? And then condemn Hassan? You did not need to do this.
I'm just saying I saw it. Don't ask me to show it. I don't give a fuck. I do not care in any way, shape, or form. Mm-hmm. That is on him. I did not get a boss call. I've not talked to Hassan. I don't think he's trying to, candidly.
I bet he's not, yeah. I bet he's not. And so, yeah, wow. And this is just fucking nuts, man. And let me see. I'll pull this up real quick and watch this. Is this the last part of it? I think this might actually be. Oh, this is the same thing I already saw from the other day. And this is, oh God. This is some other shit. His chat's mad at him. Everybody, the thing is that everybody gets mad about this shit because it's just like, also, like, Ludwig doesn't really get into this type of stuff. And so, like, for me, whenever I get into this stuff, I mean, like, people expect this, right? But, like, with him, they don't really expect it, so it's different.
A competing award show or something. And everyone got mad at her, and they were like,
Yeah.
"Why are you highlighting? Why are you highlighting these right-wing figures?" It's true. Aiden Ross and Asmongold are right-wing figures. Okay, they are.
Okay.
But like, this is not any sort of serious, sincere advocacy. And I'm not even taking ownership over the people that were doing that, because like I'm
actually true neutral. Actually, I took a test and it just said that I'm true neutral, so you're actually wrong about this. A little fact check there.
really looked to see if these were like genuine fans of mine or something, because guess what? They weren't. But also guess what? Every other community that saw people yelling, at Cutie Cinderella, do you know what they think? They think it was my audience that did that.
Because you are definitely one of the main guys that's got those weirdos running around. You really do.
Because anyone who feels slighted by a hall monitor on the internet, okay? Anyone who feels slighted by a hall monitor on the internet immediately associates that with the broad leftist movement. And for many people who have...
You should think about why that is. Really, you should think about, like, because that definitely, like, think about why.
Horse blinders on. For many people who have horse blinders on that don't see the world outside of this, like, little confine that we exist in this little echo chamber.
That's a good question. Like, so why did they never give Gold Ship horse blinders? Can they not do that in a race? Because, like, if that horse is always getting mad and shit, like, wouldn't it have been a good idea to put, like, blinders on its face so it wouldn't start trouble? They did? Oh, so it just didn't even give a fuck about that either. Because it could still hear them. It could smell them. They tried. It didn't work. I was just thinking about that. There was something else.
We live in. I am the representative of all things left and all things woke.
Yeah.
They don't see
Well, that's because you're the most popular person, right? I mean, that's the reason why. He's the most popular person in the space that has these values. That's the reason why.
People that would yell at Cutie for something like that, also yelling at me, saying I'm anti-black, saying this, saying that. They don't see that shit. Or when they do, they go, oh, here it is. These fucking woke libtards are eating each other alive once again.
But you didn't, you remember like that nihilism clip, the fuck socialism, fuck liberals, fuck Democrats, like you remember that clip?
The average person, they don't have the political education to sift through the different sects.
Which is why they shouldn't be able to vote. I'm glad he finally agrees with me on this. This is actually like, so I'm glad that he and I finally come to a point of agreement that they don't know what the hell they're talking about, so they shouldn't be voting. Harsh times come for uncommon allies. What would I really be? I would say, yeah, I actually do like that. Lawful evil. Because that's like the people that would, like, you know, like they would burn people alive and like crucify them. Can I take a test on this? D&D alignment test. Yeah, I really want to know. So which Dungeons and Dragons? Yeah, no, I'm really curious about this. All right, y'all ready? I took the test. True neutral. I do not give a fuck. I actually just do not give a fuck. I'm a fence sitter. Y'all could have Ludwig take this test now too. Yeah, I want to see him take the test. Normie, yeah, a true neutral character seems to does what seems like a good idea. He doesn't feel strongly one way or another when it comes to good versus evil or law versus chaos. Most true neutral characters exhibit a lack of conviction or bias rather than a commitment to neutrality. Such a character thinks of good as better than evil. After all, he would rather have good neighbors and rulers than evil ones. Still, he's not personally committed to upholding good in any abstract or universal way. Some true neutral characters, on the other hand, commit themselves philosophically to neutrality. They see good, evil, law, chaos as all prejudices and dangerous extremes. They advocate a middle way, the most balanced road in the long run. True neutral is the best alignment that you can be. Wait, what? True neutral is the best alignment you can be because it means that you act naturally without prejudice or compulsion. However, a true neutral can be dangerous alignment when it represents apathy, indifference, and lack of conviction. Man. Wow. Why does it say the best? Probably because it's thinking about me. And so keep this in mind. So I am true neutral. Anybody talking shit or trying to say anything bad about me, we have taken the test, we know the truth, and that's it.